So, I was having an emotional array that I will call a rainbow this morning. A rainbow of emotions. So I decided to look up what the planetary alignment is, and how it affects me, and how it affects Earth, and how it affects you. The current July 2026 planetary alignment represents a massive frequency upgrade and a systematic reset button for humanity. From a Palladian perspective, now, why it is a Palladian perspective is because the outer planets are in a triangular basket around the Palladian star system. So that is why it is from the perspective of the Palladian star system. Anchored in heart-centered 5D consciousness, healing, and the integration of divine feminine energy, the rare configuration dominating the skies is known as Barbolt's basket, or a cosmic cradle. The outer powerhouses, Uranus in Gemini, Neptune in Aries, and Pluto in Aquarius, are locking into a harmonious geometry, triangle, excuse me, with Jupiter in Leo. For starseeds and awakening souls on Earth, this alignment acts as a literal cosmic gateway. It forces the lower dense structures to dissolve so that the higher blueprint can take root. Your Akashic record, the blueprint that you designed with your spiritual team before your soul, I had to think about that for a second, before your soul, your spirit, or your energy descended back down to Earth. Usually, why did I say usually? That was a message. Usually. Usually that's what happens. Oh my god. Alright, anyways, spiritually, I'm not restarting this video. This is take 4. This is take 4. Alright. The dissolution of the matrix and the 5D anchor. Spiritually, this is the bridge between worlds. The alignment acts as an evolutionary catalyst designed to pull humanity out of fear-based survival, 3D, and anchor it into unity consciousness, 5D. So this is changing on the world scale of energy frequencies and light downloads, is what this is saying so far. Timeline splitting. The harmonious basket aspect allows highly advanced light codes to flood the planet. It is making it easier than ever to pierce through illusions, access intuitive guidance, and remember your soul's origin. You can ask that today. Meditate. Go into your mind, be silent, and ask. Karmic cleanse. With Neptune and Saturn both being stationary retrograde in Aries right now, spiritual illusions and false gurus are being exposed. You are being asked to reevaluate your ultimate soul mission rather than just seeking worldly performance. And oh, is that hard today with Leo taking the frickin' stage in Jupiter, which means that that energy is expansive and it is highly present. Drama queen, take the stage. Oh my god. For real, I'm annoying myself today. All right. Don't do that to yourself, though. Don't do that to yourself today. You have to be very gentle and easy when you're going through this worldly transformation, okay? It doesn't help that I'm heavy water signs and heavy fire signs. And air. Oh my god. Anyways. Wait a minute. That's what you need for an explosion. No, I'm joking. Emotionally navigating the purge and deep recalibration. See, they're calling it a purge. Yeah, exactly. The emotional body on Earth is currently experiencing a profound, highly sensitive purge. Your emotions are going to be running wild like a boy getting ready to go to prom. But it's not in your mind. It's not a mindset. It's an experience. You will be experiencing these things in the outerly to bring into your consciousness and learn spiritually from these experiences. Okay. Pleiadian energy is deeply nurturing, and this alignment is highlighted where humanity has locked away its emotional vulnerability. I have noticed that since like the start of COVID. When COVID hit, everybody locked down. They didn't just lock down health-wise. They locked down, period. Okay, so then I got a channeled message. Don't fight it, feel it, and move with the flow. Meaning, try not to have reactions or say something without using your mind and thinking about it intuitively and telekinetically. Move the energy without saying words physically. Move your thoughts and your intentions and your intuition, but you have to open your heart space and connect your heart with your mind in order to flow with the energies that are going on around you. You have to be a separate entity within yourself other than the energies that are around you. Heart cracking open. The Cancer energy now, and the Cancer energy upcoming Cancer new moon July 14th, layered with a heavy Mercury retrograde in Cancer, means emotions are erratic, nostalgic, and raw. You will be doing a lot of healing. Experiences. You will experience these things, meaning they will happen, not just in your mind. Things, places, people will all line up to bring this shit forward with the energy. Releasing the need to rescue. Because Pleiadian souls naturally suffer from people-pleasing and absorbing others' pain. This emotional wave is forcing you to draw energetic boundaries. The energy says, and your soul and your spirit guides are saying, no frickin' more. We've given you lessons. We've sat you down. We have shown you this, that, and the other, and you are growing. But now it's time for us to put on our cutoff game. With the energetic boundaries. You are learning to sit in your feelings without drowning in the collective emotional chaos. Pull your energy back into your EMF field and push everyone else's energy out. Only feel what is yours. If somebody walks up to you and they say, oh my gosh, a tornado came and ripped my house down and da. You can have that feeling, be like, oh my God, that's crazy. But don't pull their emotions into you and sit in their emotions. Push them back out, acknowledge, push it out, and say, this is how I feel. This is how they feel. Stop people from emotionally, mentally, and physically triggering you during this planetary alignment with all these star codes or light codes and frequency changes and everything. There are people, like I said, that are going to be pulling you into these energies. Learn the difference between you remembering, being nostalgic, like I said, like know the difference between your emotions and your mind and your physical space, or somebody who's trying to put you into theirs or pull theirs into you. That's honestly, that's that's an energy vampire. Pretty, people that do that. Mentally, dissolving the ego and rewiring the mind. The mental field on Earth is currently a battleground between old control mechanisms and radical mental liberation. And I have used this quote before. Some people are like, Earth is a playground, and I'm like, Earth is a freaking battlefield. I don't know what kind of playgrounds you played on when you were a kid, but Earth is literally a battleground where you learn lots of things very quickly depending on your soul's ascension. And radical mental liberation. Okay? So learn the difference between old control mechanisms and radical mental liberation. Set your mind free. I find the easiest way to set your mind free is to give 0 fucks. Care about yourself. Care about what's important. Care about who's important. But everybody else, it's like when you're floating in the water and the sound is muffled because the water is in your ears. And all you're doing is listening to your breath and the sounds under the water. And the wind is blowing on you and the sun is beating down on you. What are you thinking about? What are you worrying about? And why are you worrying about those things when you're doing something like that that literally has to do with peace in yourself? Disruptive epiphanies. The month kicks off with an explosive Mars-Uranus conjunction in Gemini, which is completely shattering old belief systems, linear, rigid logical paths are failing. This forces the mind to jump into multi-dimensional, non-linear ways to problem solve. Out of the box. I've never done this before. The trust crisis. Mentally, humanity is dealing with an informational overload and a global crisis of trust due to conflicting narratives, not conflicting planetary energy, not conflicting planetary energy of Earth or the universe, I should specify, and other planets. The narratives are character of humans. The Pleiadian directive here is to stop seeking truth externally through the analytical mind and instead utilize telepathic discernment and heart resonation. Okay, or resonance. So open your heart, open your mind. Try, this is for people who are awakening and people who are star seeds will understand this a lot easier than people who are still going through their karmic path. But what I'm going to say is when somebody is talking to you, stop listening with only your physical ears of sound and tap in with your intuition, your third eye. Is this person lying to me? Is this person telling me the truth? Is this person honest and sincere with their actions and their character? Or are they wearing a mask? And open your heart and also listen. What does your heart tell you about this person? Okay? This is a very, it's so easy. No, it's not. It's hard work, energetic work to use your heart, your gut, your intuition, and your brain, and your ears, and your eyes at the same time. You're multitasking in multi-dimensional spaces. It's a cakewalk. You'll be fine. No, they're lessons. There's going to be a lot of lessons when you're waking up and you're opening up to all this stuff. None of this shit's easy. Physically, DNA activation and nervous system exhaustion. Okay, ascension symptoms. Fatigue and exhaustion. The physical body is where the heaviness of Earth is felt most acutely right now. I can't read like that. It's fucking bothering me. The friction between high frequency cosmic light and dense physical matter is causing significant ascension symptoms. Your body is trying to house something greater than itself. Your soul has to expand. Your soul exists in and out of your body. You cannot house a soul inside a box. Okay? Energy cannot be contained, and it is forever flowing. That is why your energy can connect to the universe everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. It depends on what you believe and how powerful the energy that you have is. You go into the earth, you go into the sky, you go into the ocean. You go everywhere. Your energy is ever flowing. That's why it's connected to everything. And that is why in certain times you have to pull your energy back in. It still goes out, but it's not affected by other frequencies and energies outside of your energy. When you make yourself physically aware that your spiritual consciousness exists in an energy, so you can keep things out of your energy. That might be hard to understand. If you don't understand something, ask yourself, what does this mean? And then when you come up with a question, ask somebody or your phone. Seriously, AI is like ridiculous with how much information that it holds from since the beginning of the internet. Since the beginning of the internet. It has every website, all the information, everything. Nervous system rewiring. I forgot to bullet point that. My bad. The intense outer planet alignments are sending massive electrical surges, i.e., your EMF field, around you, around every plant, around every tree, around everything has an EMF field. Surges through the planet's grid. Okay, which, how is the grid formed on Earth? The grid formed on Earth is through, believe it or not, crystals. Everyone's like, oh, fuck crystals, fuck rocks, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so every element has a signal or a signature, and crystals are vastly part of the grid and the tectonic plates of Earth, and the core of the Earth, the crystalline energy of the core of the Earth is then gridded to all the crystals and the trees. I'm telling you. All right, so anyways, to make that a long story short, there is a grid on Earth, an energetic grid, and it comes from within the Earth, and it goes across the Earth. I'm sure that at different times it also connects with different planets and stars' energies as well. But right now we're just talking about the grid of Earth. And your nervous system. Okay, so that brings me to mycelium. The Earth is connected through an electrical nervous system and a biological nervous system, which is the mycelium, that also goes into space through the whole Earth, through the oceans, through everything has mycelium, even you. So your electrical system of your ecological bio-self is your mycelium within your body, firing these energies that are biological through your whole body system. But it also works with your EMF field, your energy signature outside of your body, firing those energies outside of your body as well. That's as easy as I can explain it. This can manifest in sudden fatigue, buzzing sensations, sleepless, or an overactive mind. Chronic healing. With Jupiter in Leo squaring Chiron in Taurus, old physical vulnerabilities or chronic alignments, or ailments, not alignments. I literally said alignments. That's hilarious. When I aligned my spine, I said alignments. That's funny. Ailments are flaring up. The cosmos is demanding that you do not overexert yourself. The body requires grounding, hydration, clean living, and deep rest to successfully integrate these new frequencies. The future is not arriving through force, but through a gentle, revolutionary rise in awareness. Be incredibly kind to your physical vessel as it shifts seasons. Now to work.